It has been a big 12 months, a few challenges, a few brilliant experiences. So it's been quite surreal, I guess, in terms of what's happened, because you sort of even look back further than the last year and look back at the last 2 or 3 years and where you're at then. And I was playing district seconds like 2 or 3 years ago. And then you sort of, things have happened pretty quickly, but it's been a special sort of journey. It's actually given me the tingles even thinking about it or talking about it, but when I got the call, I just could not believe it. Like, I was literally just like, this is ridiculous. It just felt so surreal. Over the New Year's period, I was just in Noosa, like on holiday, having a good time, and all of a sudden you sort of get word there's a chance you'll be in the next test squad, and I was sitting there like, wow, like what is going on? Things have changed pretty quickly, but the 2 and a bit weeks it was that I had away was unbelievable. Like, just an incredible learning curve, and the blokes in the team, I was a bit nervous because I hadn't met 3/4 of them, I don't reckon, but the way I was sort of brought in and looked after was just kind of breathtaking in a way, because you just go, well, how good's that like these blokes have made the effort. Like, you look up to these people and they've made the effort to make you feel really welcome and make sure you firstly understand what it's about and sort of the standards that are set, and then from there obviously just making me feel included in all that stuff. So that was great from that perspective. And then from a cricketing perspective, it's one of those things where you just walk out of a training session just knowing that you've gotten better, like, because you're obviously training with such high quality players, and even not getting picked wasn't that big a deal for me. Like, I was just so happy and excited to be around the squad that it was sort of, if you get picked and play, like, it's sort of the ultimate, but if you don't, like, still being around those guys and sort of watching, I guess, from the best seat in the house where you can go talk to people during the game about what's going on and sort of learning in that way was still, a really good experience. Obviously, any peer voted award probably means that little bit more, because you just know you've got the respect of sort of, I guess, people that play the game against you and or with you. So, an absolutely massive honour, and I guess thank the playing group for voting for me. I guess it's a huge honour. I guess my career to date is quite different to the normal person, because I've had sort of a lot of concussions, which is new, and then obviously came out with the mental health challenges that sort of coupled together make it quite a different story. But I've been, ridiculously sort of overwhelmed by how much support there has actually been, and I think it's one of those things in society that is getting more, I guess, recognition, if that's the right term. And to be honest, like, when I sort of knew I was struggling and thought I'd really need to get help here, one of the most terrifying things was, like, how is this going to be perceived? I wasn't too fussed about the public perception, but more about my teammates and sort of the group. And everyone's just been incredible in that regard. So I guess I have to thank a lot of people for that, because it's made my experience a lot more comfortable in sort of working on things and getting back on track. That's been a huge help for me in terms of getting back to a place where I want to be.